What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Tactics. The time is now 9:25 in the morning. Probably wondering why I'm up so early. Actually, I haven't slept yet. I have been up working on this friggin' script. Not only that, I've also been working on some YouTube stuff because I've noticed that my views have gone down a whole lot, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I'm making a couple changes and just integrating some new like tips and tricks that I've learned. But it's cold as fuck down here, man. Like, this is why I'm all like wrapped up and snug in my blanket, man, because it's freezing, man. Down here is like really cold. But anyway, yeah, man, I just been hard at work. Interesting conversation that I had with my boss a couple weeks ago. He, every now and then, he'll ask me how the YouTube thing is going, and he will give me some pretty hardcore advice in terms of monetizing my channel and improving the quality, which I've been trying to do, and hence why I'm up so early in the morning. Yeah, he's just been giving me a lot of tips and everything, and we were having this long conversation about goals and setting goals for yourself and figuring out what you want to do, where you want to be. He actually asked me a very important question the other day, last week. What are you willing to give up? I didn't really think too long and hard about the question. I was kind of just like, I reflected on certain things that I'd be willing to give up. And one of the things I said was free time. And he looked at me and he nodded his head. And then he was just like, if you honestly cannot answer that question by saying everything, then you're not going to get to where you want to be, and you don't really want it. And this is more of a relative question in regards to people who want to start their own business or whatever the case may be, entrepreneurship or whatever. But basically, he was saying that for those people who want to work for themselves, if they're not willing to give up everything, then they don't really want it. And when I thought about it, it makes a lot of sense, because take my situation right now, for example. A majority of the people right now are probably sleeping, you know what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm here and I should be sleeping, but I'm here and I'm working and I'm editing and doing all kinds of stuff, trying to grind hard and everything. I think that's kind of what he meant by that whole thing. It's like, sometimes you got to give up more than just free time. You got to give up sleeping. You got to give up, partying and, all that other stuff, you know what I mean? Within reason. There's certain things I can't give up, like food. I need food to eat and shit. But yeah, it's kind of something that you have to prioritize. You've got to kind of, gauge your life accordingly and evaluate what's important and what can be set aside for what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I just want to be in a good place where, I can make something with my life and, do something that, allows me to display my creativity. Because, I have a lot of great ideas. It's just, I don't really know how to execute them well. And this project alone, this superhero project, I just envision it being the next step into something that could propel me to bigger and better things. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people still kind of overlook the power of YouTube and stuff, or they kind of underestimate the power of YouTube and like, well, YouTube's just some fucking whack website, why are you wasting your time with this shit and everything? But look at, the internet has taken over, you know what I mean? And I'm not going to really get into a whole tangent about why it has or how it has or anything like that. But a majority of people, all you people, watch me, that you watch other people on YouTube, like you'll go and you'll watch a 3-minute video by me, and then you'll go to Hot Down My Rock or Timothy De La Ghetto or Alpha Cat or whoever those guys, or any other people, you know what I mean? So, the internet's kind of consumed your life in a sense, and, I'm going to put a lot of focus into this project. I'm still gonna be doing the comedy videos, obviously, but there is gonna come a point where I might have to put those aside momentarily, just so I'm not really, you know, going back and forth and everything like that. It's just, you know, with this whole thing, I kind of want to try my hand in something else. You know, when I started this YouTube thing, I you know, I was just strictly all about the dancing and the b-boy tutorials and stuff, and then I was doing the like the music stuff for a little bit, and by music I mean I was just posting, you know, funk, my favorite music songs and stuff. Now my voice is starting to go, so I'm gonna wrap this up soon. But after that, you know, we did the real talk thing, then it became Ass Tactics, and then from there now it's gonna be a YouTube series. You know, it's gonna be a lot of action-packed stuff going on. It's gonna be a blend of comedy, but it's gonna be kind of a dark, gritty film. At the same time, the ending is gonna kind of be a little bit of a cliffhanger, so it kind of sets it up for a sequel, or like a season 2 rather. So I mean, depending on the ratings, because as you can see, it's a lot of work. I've been writing the script for like fucking 4 days, and I'm only a quarter of the way done. So it's a lot of work. Chances are I won't do a sequel unless this one is well received. If it's not, then I'll be like, fuck it. It was fun while it lasted, but I can't put my all into something like this again if it's not going to be if it's not going to create the hype that I want. And I mean, that's how the movie industry is, right? I mean, they do a pilot, and if it does well, then they pick it up for a season, and if that season does well, then they continue going with it until they're out of steam or out of ideas or whatnot. So I think that's the general idea, but it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna tell you right now that it's gonna be sick. I'm acting in it, so it's probably not gonna be that sick because I can't act, but it'll be pretty close to being sick. Not much progression since the last vlog about this whole superhero thing. So but yeah, I'll still keep you guys updated regardless, but I'm gonna go get some sleep now because I'm fucking tired. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'm your boy Tactics. Peace, and I'm out.